Yes. Yo, what's up? Hello. So, is anybody else just like full of dread like all the time right now? Cause like the election and whatever. Anyways, let's I don't know, fucking talk about it. So, hey guys. If you're new here, my name is KP, and if you are not new, hey girl, how you doing? So the election, right? It's been a fucking nail biter. Literally, they're gone. I have so much stress like coursing through my body at all times, and I literally went to sleep the night of the election because I didn't fucking think it would take this long. Cause yeah, and was like, well, I guess I need to sleep, so I won't know who wins the election until I get up. And I'm like, ugh, but how? Like, well, I guess all I really need to do is open my windows and see what type of people are rioting. Then I'll know who won and who lost. Honestly, at this point, though, I'm just more concerned about who loses. You know? And I feel like I have to explain this a lot. Like, I am not a dumpster fire supporter. Like, no. Honestly, I think Biden is okay. I'm not, like, obsessed with him. He's all right. But I was talking about this today for real, though. Like, if Trump was running Democrat, I would vote Republican. I would, 100%. I just want him out. Like, it's not about political parties to me. It's about, like, a moral fucking standing, dude. Like, I think he's trash and he's garbage and he grosses me out. And I lose followers every time I talk about this, and I'm just like, why are you following me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, every time I talk about anything, like, political, people will just be like, unfollow, hashtag Trump train. And I'm like, what? What did I bring to the table that interested you? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, what about me would you, as like a conservative person, go, yes, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. Baffles me, honestly. Boggles the mind. Because I'm just trying to like live my best gay heathen life out in the world. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm bringing to the table for you. I know I definitely talked about doing some makeup looks in October too. Quick little segue out of that. Just need to get that off my chest because I feel the impending crushing weight on me at all times. I have full of more anxiety than I've ever been. Like, I am just pouring sweat all the time. Like, always. So, oh, but I did find a case of the Red Bull that I like. Not sponsored, but Red Bull. If you want to hit a bitch up, I spend an ungodly amount of money on you. I found a case of the Red Bull that I like on Amazon, so we're frugal, saving money. So, you guys ever had the coconut berry Red Bull? So good. It is delicious. It's actually a beautiful day outside, but it's very windy. I would love to film outside. Instead, I'm going to sit at the same spot at my table that I filmed last time and hold my cell phone in my hand to film because that's where I'm at emotionally. So, I really could film on like my tablet. It's got a camera. But like, no, you know? So, I'm just gonna chill. Oh, almost fell out my chair. Damn, I have on socks. I'm sitting all crazy. Anyway. I don't really have a lot to say. I just wanted to put some content out there because I actually do want to make a bigger effort. I say it all the time. I'm going to keep saying it. I want to. I'm not perfect. Your girl is doing her best. And also I'm super broken out, like right around my nose. Like just like dry, flaky alligator skin, and it's horrendous, and it won't go away from wearing my mask, but like I'm gonna keep wearing it because coronavirus is trash and it's real. I feel like that's not something that I should have to say out loud to people, but it is. And also, mail-in ballots are not voter fraud, and they're not late, and it's not illegal to mail in your ballots. That's just, I don't want to get coronavirus, okay? So I'm not gonna go stand in line for 3 hours at the poll and be infected just to cast my vote. So a mail in for me, friend. I can't stop talking about it. I'm trying to not talk about politics or talk about the election, but dear God, is it making me like just feel disgusted. You know what I mean? Like, this video is going to be instantly flagged and demonetized, which is honestly fine. I'm not really making anything on YouTube anymore, so that's cool. So, let's just talk about it. Fuck it. I don't care. So, the things that are pissing me off the most, this is what's grinding my gears. It's pissing me off that people who are voting not for the rights of like women and gays and minorities. Sorry, my dog is being weird. Keep posting stuff. Anyway, they keep posting things like, this is Bob and he voted Republican. This is Sally. She voted Democrat. And they're still friends because they're adults. And I'm like, well, see, that's not really what's happening here, though. You know, it's not really about being a Republican or a Democrat at this point. It's like, this is Bob. Bob thinks that he should be allowed to have rights. This is Sally. And she says, I don't think you should get to have rights, Bob. But we should still be friends or you're childish. Like, no. Bob doesn't have to be that bitch's friend. You don't have to be friends with somebody that doesn't think you deserve rights. Like, no. No. You don't. Like, I'm going to let you know a secret, kids. All of my friends that are Republicans, I have Republican friends. I have conservative friends and family. They didn't vote for Donald. They didn't vote for him. You know why? Because it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about if it doesn't affect you, it may affect somebody that you love, you know? And that's kind of a big deal, you know, to be like, hey, it won't affect me at all, but like, I think my gay friends should be able to get married if they want to, right? You wouldn't vote against them being able to get married if they're really your friend, right? Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But hey, it's gonna be a weird time after this election. It really is. Like, it's gonna be some cool like Mad Max shit is what I'm thinking, but it just kind of depends. The setting will depend on who loses, because it's gonna be more like sorry, I had to put that down, but anyway, it depends on like who loses. Depends on like what type of like apocalypse that we're gonna enjoy together. So I'm thinking mostly if like Dumpster Fire wins, then it's gonna be a really cool like hipster apocalypse, you know, where like it still sucks because it's the apocalypse, but it's gonna be a bunch of like underground like gay nightclubs and stuff, where we have like a secret like society of gays. That's kind of where like my brain goes. Also, like, there will be like rioting in the streets. Obviously, we do that, so there will be rioting for sure. There's going to be a lot of more like secrets. That's how I view that. But if the Dumpster Fire loses, if he loses, and it's his bootlicker Proud Boys that are marching in the street, it's going to be a lot more akin to Mad Max, I think. It's going to be more of like gun to your head, who did you vote for? And then they kill you. Or like, is that a rainbow flag on your truck? And then you die. Like, that's kind of what I think is going to happen. Like, I just don't see a bunch of gays in the street, like, just like making fun of you to death. You know what I mean? Like, we're a sassy bunch, but there probably won't be a lot of like death involved. There will definitely be fires, though. We will be burning shit to the ground for sure. Yeah. Either way, though, it's going to be a bad time. Like, after this is over, it's going to be a bad time. Like, it's not going to be fun either fucking way. And I'm just sitting here weirdly in the middle because I am opaquely white. So, like, I'm like, am I going to get killed in the race war? Which, I mean, that's fair. Or am I going to get hate crowned? I don't know. I'm not going to make it either way. So, love you. I'm not going to make it out. It's really shitty. That's like the mindset that I'm in right now. I'm just kind of like pick your, remember those Goosebumps book where you like picked the ending? Like you choose your own adventure. That's it. It's like choose how you get martyred in the World War III after this election. So my house is made of a lot of windows. Not really safe here. Huh. It's a lot to think on, you know? It's a lot to think on. Unfortunately, Kevin doesn't even look scary. He just looks like a big idiot, so. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad time. I like how I decided not to hold my phone at like the end of the video when I'm kind of done talking. Because I'll just ramble on about this forever. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna leave the comments on or not because like I don't really want your opinion. This is how I feel, so I don't. In the nicest way possible, I don't give a fuck how you feel like about what I said. I don't care. This is me just like having a mental breakdown on camera with my Red Bull because I think it's too early for whiskey. So it's just the dread, the feeling of dread. No, not sleeping because I'm so nervous and anxious all the time and having to explain to people like, hey, like, number one, read a book just one time. Just once. Like, Google is free. Just Google how elections work. Like, I don't feel like it's my civic duty to explain that to you, you know? Like, I feel like you learn that in history class in, like, the 7th grade. I don't know. But I also don't feel like I should have to repeatedly explain to people why the LGBT community, any minority, like the people of color, the Native Americans, why we're all just, like, the fucking women, why we're all just, like, hey, like, this is going to be a bad time for me. Like, if it hurts my feelings that you're voting against, like, me as a person. And they're just like, what? No, I don't want to pay taxes. And Joe Biden is going to raise our taxes. And I'm like, you live in a single wide trailer. He's not going to raise your taxes. Yes, taxes will be raised. But guess what? Besides the first year, I will say Trump did lower taxes the first year of his presidency, but then they went up every single year after that. My taxes last year, look at my tax returns, was the highest they've ever been. So, I'm just saying. It's not going to affect you, Karen. It's not going to affect you. Do you make more than $400,000 a year? You don't, because I know you. So maybe shut the fuck up. I don't know. Interesting. I digress. I need to stop. I need to take a nap. I'm tired. I'm infinitely tired. It's all too much. It's all too much. I need to make like an animal video or something on this channel that's not just like me sitting here going, I'm doing better, and then my next video being like, no, I'm not. I'm doing way worse than I was previously. That's just the election. It gives me a lot of anxiety. It makes me fucking... And also, I drink a lot of caffeine. That doesn't really fucking help with the amount of anxiety that I have coursing through my veins. Yeah. Good luck out there, everybody. I hope you end up on the right side of history. Raise your fucking hand if you're really tired of living through historical events. Me, I'm sick. My arms look at her. I can't even flex. I have no muscles, but my arm looks like I have muscles. Boop. I don't. Ew. If I pushed it like this. Would that be cute? It's like a muscle lady? Yes. I'm going to stop. That's my knee. Because I sit like a toddler in a chair. I can't just sit like a normal human. I need to get my knee out of the shot, but it's more comfortable that way. I'm going to go. Anyway, I hope you guys end up on the right side of history. I hope you are somewhere safe. I hope people are listening to you. And if you are having issues with your family during this election time, I'm your mom now. Love you. Drink your water. Goodbye.